Hey guys, what's up? I decided to do a little different video, and I kind of just wanted to do this video because, well, I feel like a lot of people don't understand the genre of music that I'm about to talk about. So first, before we even start with this video, for any more information, if you really want a lot of information on this, yeah, it should be put in the description. It's called "What is Real Emo versus What Is Not," and I'll put a link in the description, and I'll also probably put like an annotation for the video somewhere below. But yeah, that if you have any other questions, this guy goes into like extreme detail of like what emo really is. Anyway, so this I really just. I was getting so pissed off. I was watching, I'm not going to really name names, but I was watching a YouTuber or a YouTube channel that basically has a bunch of different people. It's like a group. It's kind of like, I don't know, it has like a lot of people in it, and they make videos, and it's, you know, blah, 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 and whatever. But they call themselves emo. And, I mean, I think the majority of people, if you ask them what you thought of, like, what they thought emo was, they think of black clothing, like cutting themselves, like shit like that, or like, if they thought of music, they think of like, you know, My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy and all that stuff. But that's not, believe it or not, none of that is emo. None of it is. And a website that really helped me discover this kind of stuff. It might sound stupid, and you might think I'm ignorant by saying this, but a website called isthisbandemo.com. And literally, if you type in the band, any band that you think could be emo, it'll basically spit out if it's emo or not. And all of the bands you probably could think of off the top of your head: Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, Escape the Fate, Falling in Reverse, Pierce the Veil, Black Veil Brides. None of those are emo. Those are just not emo. They're a different type. They're a different breed of genres in that, but it's not emo. Emo kind of revolved. Okay, so first of all, let me show. Is this band emo? It was created by a group of people called Washed Up Emo, and if you go to their page, they have a whole history on what emo really is, and I'll put that in the description as well. But it basically, like, there's a tab that says what is emo, and you can basically click on it and go on it and see exactly what it is. And there's a link for the history of emo, and it goes all the way back to the 80s. And it branches off from punk, basically. It branches off from the punk genre, and around 2000, I want to say like 2000, yeah, probably around when the new millennium hit, that's when things kind of got a little messed up. Like, people got it confused and stuff, because that's when bands like The Used and My Chemical Romance and, you know, all those bands started to come up, and it formed a new, different kind of genre. And it just kind of got labeled as emo. I don't really know how. It was probably by, you know, MTV or, you know, people like that. The community, the music scene just labeled it as emo, but it really wasn't. It was a lot deeper than just emo. And I think, and then after that, it kind of just that's when the genre started to become more of a style than actually a genre of music. So it got to the point where people would think, you know, wearing black, and, you know, the stereotypical wearing black eyeliner or guy liner in a guy situation, you know, wearing crazy black hair, it's that, or cutting yourself, you know, all these things were typecasted as emo when they really weren't. They were more of a scene that was created by the media, and it wasn't really, it wasn't emo, and people didn't really, most people who, you know, listened to the music at the time didn't really care about the genre. No one really cares. Still, people don't care about it. You know, most people don't care about a certain type of genre of music. It's just mainly, you know, listening to the music, and that's completely fine. But it gets to a point where people who think they care about the genre and think they know all about the music call themselves something that they're not. That's annoying. And I remember just watching. Anytime I watch any of these videos, I just cringe. Like, literally, I've seen videos pop up like emo cringe compilation, and I love those. You know, I love those kind of videos. But but this channel is literally a cringe in itself. The whole channel is a cringe. And I just, it's so annoying. If you know the channel that I'm talking about, please put it in the comments for other people to understand. But I just don't want to be responsible for, naming the naming the channel in this video. But yeah, it just, it's so annoying. It's, but yeah, I honestly, emo bands, I can list a few. Honestly, because I like music that is typecasted as emo but not. So I like alternative music. I like post-hardcore music. I like My Chemical Romance. I like Panic at the Disco was one of the first bands that I listened to in the pop punk genre, in that area of music. Before, I was like a big techno fan, and A Fever You Can't Sweat Out is such a good transition from techno to pop punk. It's like really good mix between both. But there's it's just, and then I love Fall Out Boy. I love From Under the Cork Tree. I love Folie à Deux. I love all that stuff, and I like what they're doing now. I think it's a cool transition, but it's not emo. Bands that I've really been getting into that I think are emo, more emo pop than emo. Brand New, Taking Back Sunday, and Brand New are probably my two favorite. Well, next to American Football, of course. Modern Day Football, or sorry, modern. Oh my god, Modern Baseball. Sorry. Rites of Spring, Thursday, Thrice, Jimmy Eat World. Jimmy Eat World's good. Bands that could be on the edge. Say Anything. I think Say Anything is a very emo band. Emo pop band. I love them so much. That's probably my favorite band right now is Say Anything. Anything by Max Bemis. Dashboard Confessional, very emo. Oh, Death Cab for Cuties, pretty emo. Any of these bands, you can search any band that you think of on isthisbandemo.com. If you want to, see if the band that you're listening to is in fact emo or not. So, I don't know. I just thought that this video needed to be made because a lot of people don't understand like what really is emo, and I really want this video to be known, people to understand what emo is, what it isn't. I mean, and the thing is, if you see someone that honestly, a person that dresses emo, if we would typecast a genre as a style, it would be people that dress normally, because originally we were typecasting it by we were classifying the genre by, bands like the style by My Chemical Romance and stuff like that, so dressing all black. But in reality, bands that Say Anything, Brand New, Taking Back Sunday, bands that dress normal, you're wearing like a button, like the top button of on a crew neck, or just regular slim fit jeans, khakis, stuff like that, just literally dressing like normal. That would be emo, which would make a lot of the majority of people dressing emo, but in reality that's not. You can't do that because it's just dressing normal. You're dressing normal. You're not. That's when you kind of realize that you can't classify a genre as a style as a genre as a style, and all the stuff that is classified as emo is actually scene and alternative scene and scene metal and all that stuff. But again, watch the video that I linked before for a full description of it, because I don't really know that much. I just know the basics. But yeah, I hope this video was somewhat informative. I wanted to try to make this somewhat informative for people that kind of want to get into the genre and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. I will be making more life stories. I'm working on it. But yeah, that's about it. All right, see ya.